This video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to correctly use Microsoft Word's Format Painter tool. Now, if you've used the Format Painter, you're probably thinking, and even if you haven't, hey, that's a really simple tool, and it is. But just like everything else in Microsoft Word, there's really more to it than meets the eye. So in this video, I'm going to show you quite a few extra things that you might not know about the Format Painter so that you can use it properly. Now, to get started here, I have some text that I'm working with here on the screen. Notice that I have, at least in this case, a couple of words, four words that are formatted differently than the rest of the text. Now, if you've used Format Painter before, you know that what it is designed to do is to copy formatting from one place in the document to other places in the document. But to really understand it properly and understand how to use it, you need to realize that there are two distinctly different types of formatting in Microsoft Word. There is word or character formatting, and there's also paragraph formatting. Now, word and character formatting includes things like font face, size, and color, as you see the illustration here with managers, organize, and staff. Paragraph formatting include things like indenting, line spacing, paragraph numbers, and other things related to the specific paragraph. Now, when you start to use the Format Painter, you need to understand what type of formatting you're using and what type of formatting that you want to copy. Now, before we get started with that, let me show you kind of a cool little tool. Let's assume that you're looking at this text, managers, organize, and staff, and you're thinking, okay, yeah, that's really cool. I want to know exactly what size it is. I want to know what font face it is and what other enhancements like bold or italicize it might be using. Well, if you click in the text, you can very easily, if you're on the Home tab, notice that I have a different font face. Over here I'm using Arial. Here, when I click into it, I'm using Cascadia Code. The font size is 14. The rest of the text is 12. I can also see that bold and italic is on. But there might be some other things that I'm not seeing here. Or maybe if it's a paragraph, maybe there's some line spacing that's just slightly different than what I'm currently using. And I don't want to have to go all the way into paragraph and check the line spacing. So there's a cool little feature called the Reveal Formatting feature that you can use to see exactly what enhancements that text and that paragraph is using. You access that with Shift F1. So I'll hold the Shift key down, I tap F1, and now I have the Reveal Formatting pane. And I can see that it's just pretty much the same information that I just saw. It is Cascadia Code as the font face. It's 14-point bold. It's italic, and the font color is dark blue, which is takes a couple of steps to determine otherwise. It also tells me some paragraph formatting. It tells me that the alignment is left. It tells me what kind of indentation I'm using, and also what line spacing I have before and after the paragraph, and also line spacing within the paragraph itself. Okay, so the reveal formatting feature is very, very handy if you want to see exactly what a portion of text is using as far as the enhancements. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I don't really need that in this case. So let's go ahead and get started and see how the Format Painter tool works. Well, in order to copy some formatting, the first thing I need to do is move into the text that has the formatting that I want to copy. So in this case, I've moved into the word managers, and it has all the enhancements that we just discussed. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Format Painter tool, and then I'll click on another word here. Let's click on leadership, and just that quick and easily, we see that leadership has exactly the same formatting. Cascadia Code, 14-point bold and italic with dark blue font color as managers. Well, again, that seems relatively simple, but let's go ahead and do something else here. I'm going to go ahead and undo here, and I'm going to add something else to this paragraph here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and change the whole paragraph to, let's just choose Algerian. All right, so the whole paragraph is Algerian. I'm also going to indent the paragraph. Now, I'm going to move into one of the words, and in this case, just the word leaders here that does not have the color, the bold and the italic that I've turned on, and the font size that I turned on for managers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Format Painter tool, and now I'm going to click on the word leadership just like I did a minute ago. Now notice what happens is only the word leadership changed to reflect the Algerian font. However, the whole paragraph did indent. That's because at the word leaders that I chose with the Format Painter, that is the font face that I'm using, and that is a character-based or word-based font change, formatting change. So leadership changed to reflect that particular type of formatting. But in the word leaders, there is also, and if I do a Shift F1 to see, we can also see that it is indented a ½ inch. So that also copied. But the awkward thing here, maybe you're noticing here, is that only the word leadership changed to reflect the font that that whole paragraph was using. That's because, again, when I did this, I copied the word or character-based formatting and the paragraph formatting only. Now, if I wanted, I'm going to go ahead and undo here. Let's assume that I want this whole paragraph, the second paragraph, to have the same font and the indentation that the paragraph above has. Well, in order for that to happen, I'm going to have to select the whole paragraph. So I'll click on Format Painter, and when I select the whole paragraph, then the whole paragraph changes. So again, in this case, I've copied both the word-based or the character-based formatting, which is the font face, font size, font color. I've also copied the paragraph-based formatting, which in this case was the indentation. Okay, one more thing I want to show you about Format Painter here. Let's assume that you like the way the word managers looks. We've already established what it is. We did change the font to Algerian because we changed the whole paragraph here. But I would like that formatting to appear with several other words or sentences or even paragraphs in this document. Now, I don't want to have to click on Format Painter, click on the word. Select a word that has that particular formatting or move into that word, click on Format Painter and select a word. Click on Format Painter, select a couple of words. All right, you get the idea. There is a better way to do that. If I know that I want to copy that formatting multiple places, I can move back into the text that has that particular formatting. Now realize if I move into this third or second paragraph, using the Format Painter, these other paragraphs will indent. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the indentation. But what I really want to have happen here is I want to have the color and the size and the bold and italic to be copied into additional places here. So to do that without having to turn off and turn it on each time, I'm going to double click the Format Painter. So once I've double clicked the Format Painter, I can click on a word. Notice that the Format Painter stays highlighted. I can click on another word. I can click on another word. I can click on another word. Now notice that when I moved into the paragraphs that were different, it did copy what it could of the paragraph formatting, which in this case is the indentation. Now, when I get tired of this and I wanted to quit doing that every time I select text, I'll just click on the Format Painter again. And once I've clicked on Format Painter again, now I can click all day long, select all day long, and nothing changes. Okay, so there you've seen how easy it is to use the Format Painter. Just remember there are two different kinds of formatting that you're copying with the Format Painter tool. There is character or word-based formatting, and there's also paragraph formatting. And you have to be careful which one you're bringing in, and if you want one or the other, then of course you need to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, just like all of my other videos, I hope you like it. If you do, consider liking it, consider subscribing, and you can find step-by-step instructions and many additional resources and videos both on my YouTube channel and also on my website, luthermaddy.com, helping humans learn. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.